I got put on it by my lovely subscribers.
Okay.
Where
Did they want you to react to it, or?
I get sent.
Okay.
This is kind of a bit.
48
I get sent.
anime a day.
I get sent because I have a P.O. box open, which I love. I love getting sent stuff.
Okay.
Specifically manga. That's like my favorite shit to get sent.
Okay.
And stickers and pins also, and that connects.
I would also love some
love
stickers. You guys, I don't have a P.O. box, but you can send it to Danny. It can be like for Nick on the package. I'll take it.
I'll be furious. Can you imagine?
You're cutting open my stuff?
Yeah, it's a fun gift I get, and it says for
it's
Nick.
Huge.
I'm throwing it out.
It's like a huge statue, and it's just like Nick.
I'm not even gonna open it for myself.
Toss.
I'm throwing it out.
Yeah.
I'm kicking it down into Ventura
Down
Boulevard.
all of the stairs. Yeah.
But I get sent a bunch of pins and a bunch of stickers. Pin collecting has become my new favorite thing, and a ton of them.
Where do you put your? The thing is, I like pins. Where do you put them?
I just have a big box, and you get hoops. You get these hoops of like with a fabric, and you pin it into it. You hang it like any wall art.
What?
Like a cork board or like a fabric pin hoop. It's very cool. I get sent the hoops too.
Hoop?
I'll show you.
Like I'm sorry. So it's like a metal hoop with loose fabric.
It could be like not loose. It's like taut, and you just pin it into the fabric. Is any of this getting through to you?
I understand, but why?
Not my pins. My pins aren't for clothes.
You have too many pins.
They
for
are
clothes.
so elaborate. That's the thing. I was never into pins, but I got sent the most elaborate, heavy pins.
Like full metal ones that have like moving parts.
Yeah, like
the ones that sell at cons. Yeah.
Yes, like con pins, where it's like it'll be like Joe and Cherry like skateboarding, and you can flip.
Skate the infinity.
You can you can flip the skateboard and it spins. It's so cool. Like, I have tons of moving ones.
I've definitely seen ones where, like, characters will have, like, their mask, and you take off their mask,
Yeah.
and there's been, like, moving ones. Like, that's sick.
There's a ton of cool
But
ones.
you could be the most jingly man.
I can't-
You could throw those on, like, a cool denim jacket,
Dog,
and just, I could hear you come from a mile away.
I could be jingle jangling all downtown.
You fail every stealth roll. You're
Yeah.
just like, I roll a 20. You're like, you are wearing a metal jacket.
I'll just be, like, walking downtown like, I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
I don't know that song at all.
It's like a Fallout 1960s.
Gotcha.
Song. But anyway, so I get pins, and I got a bunch of pins, usually from stuff I know, but I kept getting these pins from this fucking show I'd never seen or heard of.
Gotcha.
And I was like, this looks crazy. What is this? And people kept telling me it was, well...
I think I know exactly what anime you're about to talk about.
Heaven Official's Blessing?
I knew it! I knew because I knew there was one BL. I knew there was one BL Chinese anime, and I knew that was what you were gonna be sent. That is hilarious. I love your community so goddamn much.
I got sent a ton of them, so I finally cracked and started watching it. Apparently,
It's gorgeous.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
It's stunning. Apparently, though, only half of the pins are from that, and the other half are from an identical-looking one called, like, Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation.
Yep.
So that was a mess.
There is two BLs, and I knew for a fact.
It's those two.
Yep.
So it's...
Well, what's funny is when I was looking up, like, well-animated Chinese anime, Heaven's Official Blessings, just so I was like, I'm not looking for this. I was like, I love this. I love that this exists. Good for you, China, but goddamn it, this isn't what I'm looking for.
Dude, well, everyone was like, it's stunning. It's gorgeous, first off, which you could just tell immediately. Very cool looking. Everyone was like, you gotta watch this, like, boys kiss.
Yeah.
And I was like, hype.
Oh boy.
Started watching it, and I'm like, that's like a fine thing to get me to watch a show. Like, it's exciting enough considering my fan base.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so
Guess what? There's also, like, zombies and fighting. Wouldn't have known.
I thought it was just about, like, two Chinese emperors giving a little...
I thought it was like two Chinese boys hold hands in secret.
Yeah.
And that's the plot.
Okay.
It's about, like, Chinese gods, and their god system is so complicated. Like, I gotta do the lore.
Yeah.
Because there's like...
we're gonna dive all the way into Chinese ancient lore.
It's so much.
If you want, we can also talk about, like, the Pantheon and North mythology.
Those are so simple. Like, you take a Greek pantheon, and you're like, oh, what's like a thing? Think of a thing. Water? God for that.
That's fair.
What's
Very
it,
fair.
like? Yeah, it's like god of hell, god of lightning.
God of hearth and wine.
So easy. That
It's
one's
so
a little
easy.
more abstract.
Yeah, I don't know why you would pair those two things together, but fine.
It's so easy. These gods are like there's like a military system where like
Okay.
there are gods that are generals, and I'm butchering this. Like nobody take me as an authority.
This is an actual Chinese mythology class. You can use this.
I am a historian.
It will
Yeah.
hold up in court.
Yeah. It's like such a like weird like militaristic hierarchy.
Okay.
Just weird as in I've never experienced it before.
Very few people have experienced Chinese
Yeah.
god militaristic hierarchies.
So it's like about that, and they're also kind of witchers, where they're like the main god guy is kind of like a disgraced god, like everyone thinks he's kind of a buffoon, and they are sending him on missions to go like kill curses and kill ghosts.
Are they putting little god boys through experiments to make them into gods?
It's not literally the Witcher.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I just mean they
don't know how
hunt
Witcher-
monsters.
Okay, you just say monster hunter.
Well, they're like,
Witcher is a very specific. It's a
They
very
remind me
specific
of what-
term.
well, because they like go, they see the monster, and they're like, all right, how do we figure this out? Like, how do you kill this type of monster?
And then they just work a little BL timeline into there.
Not yet. There's been no smooches.
There's been no smooches.
No one's held a hand.
So it's wow, good for them. So
I
they're
know.
telling
It's
a
strange.
story independent of. They're just like, hey, listen,
What is BL, by the way?
boy love.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, that's like a convention. It's like that or yaoi.
Gotcha.
That's
gotcha. Yeah.
that's what people use.
But yeah, so that's my just Chinese anime is my
Wow, look
best
at
boy.
you.
Yeah, expanding.
I kind of need to watch. That sounds like fun.
The thing too is that
I
like,
put you onto Record of Ragnarok. You
Yeah.
put me onto this.
well, the thing too is that like once I started getting into it,
Uh-huh.
like all the comments, none of the comments are like, I'm so glad you're watching the show.
Yeah.
All the comments are like, now you gotta watch this one. You gotta watch this Chinese
rabbit
anime.
hole.
There's a ton. Link Click is also a
I
popular
think I've heard
one.
of that. Yeah, that sounds very familiar.
That one's about time travel, apparently. But
I
that's
think- with
another
it-
popular
I feel like with
one.
it was Click. That's what it was.
It's Click.
Adam Sandler ran or
Yeah.
walked so they could run.
Yeah, exactly. It's, yeah,
God,
it's
what
very,
a visionary Adam Sandler is.
Yeah, it's very Adam Sandler inspired.
Oh, really? You're like, I could see where Adam Sandler would
Yeah.
fit into this universe.
Exactly.
God,
yeah.
I would love an Adam Sandler anime.
8 Crazy Nights. You haven't seen that? It's like the only Jewish Hanukkah movie. As if there are non-Jewish
And
Hanukkah
it's an anime?
movies. It's animated.
And it's Adam Sandler?
Yeah, he's
You are
in it, and
tapped in.
he's ripped. He's huge in it.
I love that for him.
Yeah.
I really do.
There's like a bit where he plays basketball and he's like, all right, shirts versus skins.
Uh-huh.
And he's like huge. And
Yeah.
you're like, all right, Adam.
All
easy.
right, Adam, let's
Easy with
put-
this